Ship owner Nawkhaza Hilal. Salman was sitting near the beach, leaning against a big rock. He was looking at the waves hurrying to the shore. He always loved to see the flocks of beautiful seagulls. He has such a wonderful view, but he cannot really enjoy it. He is concerned about the payment of the house. He needs to pay the shipmaster Nawkhaza Hilal, but he does not have enough money. He was thinking what he would say to him, what he would say to his patient wife Amina, and what he would say to his sons and daughters about having to leave the house. None of his family members know that he used the house for a loan from Nawkhaza Hilal. He used that money to buy spices from Mumbai. He remembered that hard day when his ship sank near Kuwaiti shores. His plan of selling Indian spices was destroyed with his dream of being able to make the payment for the house. Salman had tried to borrow money from his close friends and relatives, but he could not collect even half of what he needed. The people of the small town were not in a better living standard than he was, and you could rarely find someone who you may call rich. If they needed anything, they would do the same as he did and ask a merchant or shipmaster to borrow money before the diving season. Diving was the source of money for low-income families.
Oh God, what to do?
He said to himself. He took a deep breath, looking at the marvelous horizon, the spring wind moving his ghutra and gently touching his face. Suddenly, he heard a voice he knows. It was his friend Fahd saying,
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What is wrong? This is my third time trying to catch your attention.
I'm sorry, Abu Ahmed. I didn't hear you. I was thinking.
Thinking instead of enjoying this lovely view. You should think about how great our God is.
You are just right. God donates bird in the sky and fish in deep seas. God knows how to satisfy his creatures.
If you say so, why you are concerned? I know your problem. I heard that you borrowed money to make the payment for the house in time.
But I still need more to make it.
I have done what I could and got you 200 rupees.
Oh, thank you very much. This money is a debt, and I will pay it back to you.
Don't mention it. God will help you.
Salman had a shy, relieved smile, but it disappeared quickly.
What is wrong again?
I still need 200 more.
Who knows what would happen? We still need some more.
You are just right. God is great.
Salman felt a little better. He put on his ghutra properly and brushed the sand off his clothes. Together they walked to the Bin Bahr Mosque for Al-Asr prayer. The mosque was full of men and young men waiting for the prayer to begin. Salman saw Nawkhaza Hilal sitting in a corner of the mosque reading the Quran. His heart started to beat faster, and he attempted to hide in the back lines, afraid to be seen by him. He doesn't have the full amount of money yet, doesn't know when he will. Thinking about what to tell him, he lifted his hands to God to alleviate his suffering. The sheikh of the mosque called for the beginning of prayer. Salman felt comfortable. After praying, Salman felt better, but still shy about his situation. He asked himself,
How would I leave the mosque without greeting him?
Fahd urged his friend Salman to greet Nawkhaza Hilal. As soon as he saw them approaching, he stood up with a quiet smile initiating the conversation by saying,
How are you, Baisa? Hopefully everything is good.
Alhamdulillah. Thank God, but
But what, Baisa?
Salman felt faint. The smile of the face of Nawkhaza Hilal calmed him down.
I've been told you that you are looking for somebody to borrow the money needed to pay for the pledge house. But the amount of money you collected is not yet enough.
We still need some more.
You don't have to.
Salman was terrified. He asked,
do you mean that the debt become overdue and you will get the house? Is that why you say I don't have to pay the full amount?
Nawkhaza Hilal put his hands on Salman's shoulder and said, laughing,
Abu Isa, we should hopeful for each other. How can I do so in the mosque? You may pay back the money you borrowed from other people, so that your debt shall not be increased. Come to my dawan after Maghrib prayer, and I will wait for you to give you the deed of the house.
Salman was astonished and could not say a word. Nawkhaza Hilal left the mosque with that same smile. Salman couldn't hold back his tears of joy while thanking Allah the Almighty and praying for Nawkhaza Hilal. He prostrated to Allah, repeating,
Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah.
Salman was about to cry in joy and said repeatedly,
Alhamdulillah. 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 Thank God. Thank God.
He went home appreciating what happened between him and Nawkhaza Hilal.
قطوف الخير series. Greeting from Kuwait Awqaf Public Foundation.